I'm Neil Cersell with the Cersell Company. We're a manufacturer of magnetic sensors that are used in the pneumatic actuation market. Pneumatic actuators can be the round line ISO 6432 disposable style. You'll see this kind of actuator out there, which will have different slot profiles inside it to suit different sensor shapes. You'll also see tie rod cylinders. You'll see short stroking clamp cylinders. You might even see rotary actuators, but essentially all of these actuators inside them have a piston and they have a magnet. A magnet gives out a magnetic field. In this instance, which is a translucent assembly just for demonstration purposes, we have a very, very strong magnet, and here we have a very weak magnet. As the piston moves forward, we are about 20 millimeters away here from the sensor, and already it's starting to trip. It actually continues to move forward and drops on and drops off. This is called double tripping, even triple tripping sometimes. That's because this magnet, which is very strong, is giving out such a wide field that the sensor is seeing the presence of the magnet too early. This is a weak magnet. What happens here is when we move past the sensor, it's so weak it doesn't even see it. The Gauss rating is very weak in this magnet. With our sensor technology, instead of measuring the magnetic field, we're actually sensing the thickness of the magnet itself. This magnet is about 3 or 4 millimeters in width, and you'll see a very crisp on, off, one-time action with the strong magnet. Also a very crisp on, off with the weak magnet too. The reason why that's so important is when we take this same technology but we apply it into a much smaller cylinder. Perhaps you have a cylinder that only has 1 millimeters in stroke. The last thing that you would want is for the magnetic field to confuse the two sensors that you have on the actuator. So this is a very small pneumatic actuator, as you can see. The stroke length is only 1 millimeter, but we are showing on, off, on, off. There is no crossover action as the magnetic field is emitted. We're simply sensing the thickness of the magnet. This allows you to have very fine and small setup and control.